I remember when a brand new 25-inch color TV cost more than a month's rent. We're talking 1985, and my dad drove 45 minutes to a Sears in the next town over, paid $600, which is almost $1,800 in today's money, for a Sony Trinitron. Back then, TVs were expensive because they were complicated to build, and prices only came down slowly over time. Then, something changed. For the last 20 years, TVs have gotten bigger, gotten better, and gotten cheaper almost every single year. You could count on it. A 65-inch TV that cost $3,000 in 2015 was $800 by 2022. That trend has been one of the best things to happen to American households in a generation. But here is what the manufacturers and retailers are not telling you right now. That trend is ending. And it is ending fast. There is a perfect storm forming around your next television purchase. And the people who profit from your confusion, the big box stores, the brands, the importers, they would rather you walk in, pay whatever the sticker says, and not ask too many questions. Today, I am going to explain exactly what is happening, why prices are about to go up, and I am going to give you the specific models you should be looking at right now, at prices that may never be this low again. I have put together a full comparison guide with direct links to every TV I mentioned today that is in the description below so you can refer back to it while you shop. Before we go any further, drop a comment right now and tell me, when was the last time you bought a new TV and what did you pay for it? I read every single comment and your answer is going to matter a lot by the end of this video. Subscribe to this channel if you want to avoid paying hundreds of dollars more than you have to on your next television. Because that is exactly what is at stake here. Now let me explain what is actually happening. Because this is not just YouTube hype. This is economics, and it is playing out in real time. Almost every television sold in America is made overseas. Samsung and LG assemble their TVs primarily in Mexico. TCL and Hisense build theirs largely in China and Mexico. The United States imports more than 80% of all finished television products from these regions, according to data from Counterpoint Research, one of the most respected market research firms in the consumer electronics industry. Here is the problem. The current administration has imposed a 10% tariff on goods from China that is already in effect. And a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico was announced, put on hold temporarily, and could snap back into effect with very little warning. Think of a tariff like a sales tax that the importer pays when a product crosses the border. The company bringing that TV into the country does not absorb that cost quietly. They pass it along to you. A study commissioned by the Consumer Technology Association found that tariffs at this level would increase TV prices from China by as much as 23%. And that is just China. The Mexico tariff compounds the problem dramatically because so many brands use Mexico as their final assembly point. Counterpoint Research concluded it seems inevitable that global TV prices will rise. Not might rise, not could rise, inevitable. But here is where it gets interesting, and this is the part most people miss. There is a second problem running alongside the tariffs, and it has nothing to do with trade policy. It is a RAM shortage. RAM stands for Random Access Memory. Think of it as the short-term memory inside your TV that helps it run smoothly. When there is not enough RAM to go around, manufacturers pay more to build the same TV. And they pass that cost directly to you. Samsung has been unusually transparent about this issue publicly, and analysts are warning it will push up the cost of new televisions well into 2026. Tom's Guide reported that there is no guarantee 2026 TV models will ever be as affordable as the 2025 models currently sitting on shelves. Tariffs pushing up import costs, a component shortage pushing up manufacturing costs. Both hitting at once. Now here's what the stores want you to do. They want you to wait. They want you to think the new 2026 models coming out this spring are going to be dramatically better than what is available today. And while the new models, the LG C6, the Samsung S95H, the TCL X11L, do have genuinely exciting new technology, including a new backlight type called RGB Mini LED that delivers richer colors than ever before. Those 2026 models are going to launch at higher prices than their predecessors. And they will not be discounted the way 2025 models are being discounted right now. Here is how the TV business normally works. Every spring, retailers slash prices on last year's TVs to make room for new arrivals. This clearance window, running roughly February through April, is historically the best time of year to buy a television, often better than Black Friday. We are inside that window right now. But Gear Patrol, a respected tech publication, reviewed this cycle and concluded the spring 2026 and 2027 discount seasons will very likely be much weaker than previous years. Lower inventory, higher costs at the manufacturer level, and reduced market pressure to cut prices all make this current window the best opportunity many people will see for a long time. So let me get specific, because you did not come here for vague warnings. You came here for real information. Right now, the 65-inch LG C5 OLED, the highest rated television of 2025 and 2026 by nearly every major publication including Tom's Guide, Tech Radar, and Consumer Reports, is available for around $1,399. Its original retail price was $2,699. That is a $1,300 discount. The model number you want is the OLED 65 C5 PUA, available on Amazon. This TV delivers perfect black levels, meaning the dark parts of the picture are truly black, not grayish like older LCD TVs. A 144 Hz refresh rate for smooth motion on sports and action films, and Dolby Atmos sound built right in. OLED means every pixel generates its own light and can shut off completely. Think of it like a flashlight where every individual bulb can switch off entirely rather than just dimming. That is what makes movies look the way they do in a real theater. If that price is more than you want to spend, there are two more options I want you to write down. The TCL 65-inch QM6K Mini LED TV, model number 65QM6K, is currently around $699 at Best Buy and Amazon. Mini LED is the next step down from old picture quality, but a massive step up from a standard 4K TV. It delivers over 1,000 local dimming zones, which means different parts of the screen can be bright and dark simultaneously without bleeding into each other. Sports in a bright living room look outstanding on this set. And if you want something in the middle, better than the TCL but below the LG, look at the Hisense U8QG. The 65-inch version runs around $899 on Amazon. Reviewers at Tom's Guide measured it hitting nearly 3,900 nits of peak brightness. Nits measures screen brightness. A typical older TV might reach 400 nits, so 3,900 is in a completely different league. This TV handles bright, sunlit rooms better than almost anything at its price. All three are linked in the description, available through Amazon with buyer protection and easy returns. Now I want to address something directly, because I know what some of you are thinking. Maybe I should just wait and see if prices actually go up. Maybe the tariffs get canceled, maybe the RAM shortage resolves itself. That is a fair thought. Tariff policy can shift quickly, and I am not going to pretend I know exactly what happens in Washington. But here is what I can tell you. The 2025 TVs on shelves right now are genuinely excellent televisions. The LG C5 at $1,399 is not a consolation prize for missing the 2026 models. It earned perfect 5-star ratings from every major reviewer on Earth just months ago. It does not stop being a great TV because a newer model exists. And the price it is at right now is not coming back around once tariffs bite and the new models land on the floor. The stores have every incentive to let that $1,399 LG collect dust while they steer you toward a $2,199 new model the moment it arrives. You did the research. You found the right TV. And then you walked out empty-handed because a salesperson pointed at something shinier that just arrived on a truck. Do not let them. Here is my verdict. If you have been thinking about replacing your television, And especially if you are watching on anything older than 5 years, this is the window. The 65-inch LG C5 OLED at around $399 is the best television value in America right now. Full stop. If you need to stay under $1,000, the Hisense U8QG at $899 is extraordinary. If budget is the priority, the TCL QM6K at $699 delivers picture quality that would have cost $2,500 4 years ago. All three are on Amazon. All three are linked below. Do not wait until the new models hit the floor this spring, because by then you will be paying 2026 prices with this clearance window closed behind you. Come back down to the comments and tell me, when was the last time you bought a TV and what did you pay? I am genuinely curious, and it shapes everything I cover next. Subscribe, because next week I am covering something Best Buy counts on you not knowing. And it costs buyers between $200 and $400 every single time they fall for it. And today, right now, do one thing. Go check the price of the LG C5 using the link in the description. Even if you are not ready to buy today, knowing that number means no salesperson can talk you into overpaying. That knowledge costs you nothing and could save you hundreds. I will see you next week.